Shalom, Israel. You'll have to excuse me on this lesson I got from a dentist appointment earlier, and my mouth is still numb. So hopefully I don't sound too weird, too muffled, too slurred. So if it sounds like, I got cotton in my mouth, that's why. So all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Warakakodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of this whole entire earth, no matter where, whom they may be, or what they may look like. Pushing out this purified truth to the rest of the church who believe as well, including you women, to the dead in Yahweh Shai also. And the water to Yahweh Shai, because without him enduring and going to that cross for the nation of Israel, none of this would even be possible whatsoever. Okay? Obadiah chapter 1 and verse 6. How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? Well, it's being through the mouth of the prophets. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is using the mouth of the prophets. Not only that, even other Edomites, other people in general, coming across information that these devils have been doing. These devils are being exposed on all levels, man. Because we're at the end. That's the season that we're into. Matter of fact, before I touch back on this again, we got to go to the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, and verse 1. To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven. So everything has a season. Just like natural seasons, winter, spring, summer, and fall, you expect certain things to be a certain way when certain seasons come. Right now, spiritually, we're in the season of Esau's end. One of the biggest weapons that Esau has used outside of lies, deception, tricks, is secrecy. A lot of Esau's secrets are being brought to the light. Even with Janet Jackson, many people are exposing how you can still take Janet, yet still get sick and spread the virus. Okay? Instead of Esau, because Esau claims to be this wise genius who everybody should listen to. Instead of this wise genius promoting to the world to take care of your immune system, have a better diet, these devils are just telling you take Janet while we feed you GMOs, while we send chemtrails through the sky through geoengineering to destroy your immune system. Take Janet. Take Janet, damn it. That's what Esau's saying. But we're in a season where everybody's not falling for that. In fact, there's a lot of people not falling for that. They're having a hard time pushing this madness. Because again, the things of Esau are being searched out. Because there's a time and a season for everything, and we're in the season for Esau's exposure. Okay? See if I can get back using here. Obadiah chapter 1 and verse 6. How are the things of Esau searched out? Going into that word search out, the word search, kafas, it says to search, search for, to search out, disguise oneself, to search for, to think out, devise, to search, test, to be searched out, be exposed. So that's the key word. Esau is being exposed. To search, search through, search for, to be searched for, be sought out, to disguise oneself, to let oneself be searched for. How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? So that's beautiful. We're in a time where Esau is being exposed. Okay? On all levels, man. Let's go to the book of Psalm 64 and 8. And what do I mean on all levels? Okay? Whether it be what they're doing today, whether it be what they did yesterday, whether it be what they're planning for the future. Okay? Esau is being exposed on all levels. Give me a second while I gotta go close this door. My camera keeps beeping. Give me a second. It's like that thing wasn't beeping this whole time. Now I want to make a video. It just wants to keep being annoying as hell, man. Psalm 64 and verse 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. So of course you have the men of the Lord going out on the highways and byways telling you about Esau. But you have lesser luminaries, people who have seen up front the plans of the elite, what their true intent has been all this time. These things are being called to the forefront, where a lot of people who were calling certain people conspiracy theorists, oh, that's just a conspiracy, now they're scratching their head and saying, maybe this is true. Maybe that is happening. Maybe they are planning this, seeing how this is being exposed, that's being exposed. Okay? A lot of this madness that's going on today, it's just going to basically multiply before it gets better. We're in a wicked, evil time. And Esau is getting to that point where it's like, well, everybody already knows. There's no need to try to be discreet and tiptoe no more. This is where this is headed. That's why there's going to be forced Janet vaccines. And when I say forced, I don't mean they're going to start just grabbing you up, holding you down, and make you, take Janet. But I'm saying they're going to make it hard to live in this society. They're going to make it to where it's damn near impossible to live in this society without taking Janet, damn it. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. And a lot of people, man, they're just getting tired of you. They're getting tired of your stuff, Esau. Okay? When you go to verse 6 here, I'm going to read that. Psalm 64 and 6. They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. So the minds of these elites, the mind of the elite of Edom, are very dark and evil. They're twisted, very sinister and complex how they think. But they're being exposed. So their power is being brought down just off of that alone. Seeing that their own people is exposing them. Those who were once a part of their secret organizations. Okay? Their own race of people. In fact, I would have to say, overall, you take away the men of the Lord, overall, it's really Edomites exposing Edomites. Okay? But it's that time. They're coming to their end. And everything comes to the light at the end. All right? Let's go to the book of 1 Timothy. see. Verse 2, actually. 1 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 2. Verse 1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly, that in the latter times, which are the times we're in, some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils, speaking lies and hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with a hot iron. Okay? So Esau also speaks lies and hypocrisy. And he gets you Israelites to believe his lies and his hypocrisies. Seducing you with madness, seducing you with fair speech, seducing you with their science, falsely so-called. And you believe it because they have a tool called the media. You know, if they can do this and do that, if they have the opportunity to do this or the power to do that, I might as well believe them. But no, man, they're the devil. They speak lies and they speak hypocrisy. And that's why we're coming into a time where you're seeing their exposure being done at an all-time high, starting with the elites of Edom, trickling down to your everyday average Edomite who lives at a trailer park, drinking beer, okay, watching NASCAR, okay? Sorry about that. Got this alarm going off here. But anyway, so seeing that we're at the end of our captivity, seeing how Esau is being exposed, that's just the beginning of what's to come. See, we're coming into the time of Jacob's trouble. But after we go through our time of trouble, once Israel goes through their time, what do you think is going to happen to these elites? Okay? They're going into a time of trouble also. They're coming into a time they're coming into a time of Esau's trouble. The kingdom of heaven is going to be a time of the heathen's trouble for 1,000 years. Okay? And Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is finally reversing the roles, man. When you go to Deuteronomy chapter 30 and verse 7, it reads this: And the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon thine enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. Our main primary enemy being Edom, Esau, Edom. And the fact that they're being exposed for their madness, everybody's looking at them like, man, you can't trust them. Because for so long, they had the whole world under this spell into thinking there's nothing that they can do wrong. But they're coming to the end of their rulership, man. And now Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is requiring their sins, their wickedness. Because really, the only ones who can sin are Israelites. Nevertheless, these devils take on the scriptures. So in a sense, they're held accountable. Okay, so their sins are catching up to them. This is Lamentations chapter 5 and verse 7. Our fathers have sinned and are not, and we have borne their iniquities. So yeah, you borne the iniquities of your forefathers. Just like we're in captivity now because of the sins of our forefathers. All right? Well, you devils, you're going into a very low time in your history because the wickedness of your forefathers, okay, and the wickedness you're doing today is catching up to you. All right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. You know, far too long, the world has been under your spell. Our fathers have sinned and are not, and we have borne their iniquity. So now the time is at hand where people start paying for the sins that they've done in the past, man. Okay? Far too long, People have been deceived by the devil. But the devil is coming to his end, man. Esau is coming to his end. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai gave you devils a time, and your time is up. You had the opportunity to do right, and you didn't do right. You made things so bad to where you're even destroying yourselves. You're killing yourselves, all in the name of democracy and hypocrisy. Okay? So I'm probably going to close it there. I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Wa Rakakodash. Shalom.